Hey guys, in today's video I will be going over how to care for African cichlids. Now, I just want to say this before the video, I have my camera on a little bit of a weird angle because they always hang out in that one corner there. So hopefully, all works out and you're also positioned in the stand so if you hear a bunch of vibration. Sorry about that, I just don't have a proper tripod, so that's what we're doing for now. Anyways, on with the video. So I'm going to go over a care guide for African cichlids, more specifically the Mbuna cichlids. And as you can see, I've got some mostly yellow labs in this tank, and then I've got one other dude, I've got no idea what he is. Yeah. For the most part, from what I found, these guys get between 4 and 6 inches long, growing decently fast, and they get sexually mature pretty quickly. I've got, like I said, a few yellow labs in there. I started off with 2, and I've got a bunch, so they do breed really easily. For tank size, I wouldn't go anything smaller than a 55 gallon for what I've been keeping, but maybe you could have success in excuse me, a 30 gallon tank, depending on what you're keeping, but I would definitely recommend a 55 gallon tank. For tank mates, I just keep them with other cichlids, other African cichlids. Keep Mbunas with Mbunas. Yeah, that's all I'd really do. Maybe you could get away with some sharks or plecos of some sort, but personally I would keep it strictly Mbunas. That's all I've got in this tank, and that's been working out for me. Everything else I've done has ended up with somebody dying, so through trial and error and pretty much just carelessness, honestly. I have tried quite a few things, and honestly just go Africans with Africans, don't put anything else in there. For food, any sort of cichlid food, flakes, pellets, that sort of thing is great. They also love bloodworms. I'll feed my bloodworms every now and then. They seem to dig that. I've got to get a few more of them, and I don't know a whole lot about the variations. So if there's any sort of African cichlid lovers in the comments watching this video, should be some suggestions of other species that I should get with these guys, because I want to fill this tank up a little bit more. So right now, as you can see, it is very empty. Yeah, that's enough about me asking for help. For personal experience, I like to sort of talk about my own experience with these guys so you guys have a feeling of who I am and why I'm giving advice for keeping them. I've had these guys for maybe 2-3 years, and I have had a few problems keeping them. I found them to be quite aggressive. But that's because I was trying to mix different lakes, and I was just sort of all over the place with it, really. So if you keep it strictly Mbunas with Mbunas or peacocks with peacocks or whatever you're doing, keep it with the one type of cichlid and don't overstock your tank. And you should be okay. Feed them regularly. Don't mix South and Central American cichlids. I used to do that as well. I'd have convicts in with there, and then I just moved the convicts somewhere else recently. But yeah, just keep African cichlids with themselves and it should be fine. Another thing to note is they are dirty. I find this tank gets super dirty really quickly. Whatever tank I have my African cichlids in gets filthy, and I don't know why. I got a tank with 4 ospreys in it, and that tank stays cleaner than my African cichlid tank. So I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong, but in my experience, these guys are gross. Maybe I'm overfeeding it, that's probably what it is. But either way, I found this tank is the dirtiest out of all of my tanks. They're really pretty as a bonus for them. Of course, as I'm saying that, you can't see any of them because they're all hiding. But they're really pretty fish. They're like a nice yellow labs, at least a nice vibrant yellow. You can get some blue ones that are really pretty, white ones that are really pretty. Overall, they're really good looking fish. They're not super hard to keep. Really, you can just get a few of them and it shouldn't be too bad. I just didn't do enough research when I first got them, and that was my problem. But if you put in the time, like you're doing obviously watching this video, I would also recommend watching some others and maybe more experienced people. But do your research before getting any fish, and then you should be totally fine. If you know what you're doing when you get into them and you're ready to put in a little bit of work, it should be totally fine. You should enjoy your fish a lot. Yeah, that's really all I've got. Sort of a shorter video, but that is okay. Thank you guys for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.